Okay, let's dive right into this explainer. If you've ever felt completely overwhelmed by endless paperwork, maintenance schedules, and the hidden costs of home ownership, well, you are definitely not alone. Today, we're checking out a powerful tool designed to bring some much needed order to the total financial and logistical chaos of running a household. It's an app called Home Manager.
But before we get into all the nuts and bolts, I want you to honestly answer a quick question for me. Where is the warranty for your vacuum right now? And exactly how much did you spend on home maintenance last year? If you're like most of us, answering that probably involves digging through a massive junk drawer or frantically scrolling through months of bank statements. These are universal pain points when it comes to property management, and it's exactly the headache this application is trying to cure. So, Home Manager basically acts as the ultimate antidote to all that disorganization. Think of it as your unified control center for literally all your property-related data. We're talking everything from baseline home details all the way up to complex project workflows, and it's all secured and centralized right there in your pocket. Here's a quick roadmap for our explainer today. We're going to welcome you to the Home Manager ecosystem, check out tracking homes and expenses, organize your household inventory, manage some renovation projects, and finally, wrap up with insights and premium features. Let's get to it. Okay, starting with Section 1. Welcome to Home Manager, your unified control center. Getting this whole thing off the ground is incredibly simple. You just establish a foundation by creating a home profile. Take this setup for the Riverside apartment at 42 River Street, for example. This single profile basically acts as the bucket for all the data you'll enter later. And the app even lets you manage multiple homes, which is absolutely perfect if you're juggling a primary residence, maybe a vacation home or some rental properties. Moving right along to Section 2, tracking homes and expenses, bringing order to financial chaos. Tracking the inevitable costs of home ownership is where this tool really starts to flex its muscles. You can start off with a super broad overview of your expenses, like spotting your monthly maintenance, a big €2,400 Home Depot run, or even just grocery shopping, all tracking towards your yearly total. But then you can drill down into the really granular details of a specific bill. Take a €120 electrical repair from Henderson Electrical, for instance. You can actually log whether it's planned or already completed, categorize it, and even assign it directly to a specific supplier or item, like your smart fridge. Now, the real magic here is how you actually get this data into the app without giving up in frustration. If you're on the premium tier, you unlock this incredibly efficient quick scan workflow. It's a total game changer. You literally just snap a picture of your receipt with your camera, and the app uses optical character recognition to instantly pull the date, the amount, and the supplier. You just give it a quick review, hit save, and you're done. It completely wipes out that tedious manual data entry that usually kills any budgeting habit before it even starts. All right, let's see how this builds into our third module, organizing household inventory. Never lose a manual again. So tracking your house isn't just about the physical walls and roof, right? It's about all the stuff inside it. You can maintain this fantastic general inventory list, like your vacuum, bookshelves, smart lights, totaling over €2,300 in this case, which is a lifesaver for insurance purposes. But if you dive into any specific item, like a Dyson V15 vacuum, you unlock a deeply detailed profile. Just from that one single screen, you can manage the purchase price, the supplier, warranties, manuals, and even your service logs. And honestly, the absolute best part? With just a single tap from that item's profile, your warranties are instantly front and center. Like with this Dyson, you can clearly see it has a 2-year parts and labor guarantee, and it logs the exact start and expiration dates. There's no more guessing if a broken appliance is still covered. Plus, thanks to the cloud integration, you can literally link the actual digital warranty document straight from your cloud storage right to this specific profile. Let's shift gears to Section 4, managing renovation projects from demolition to completion. Home Manager scales up beautifully to handle those massive, multi-step endeavors too, thanks to its premium project management tools. Say you're tracking a kitchen renovation with a budget of €8,500. You don't just get stuck staring at a single, terrifying bulk number. You can actually see exactly how that budget is sliced up into specific phases, like demolition, construction, and finishing. It lets you closely monitor the specific budget and status of each individual subtask. And as those phases start moving along, the app gives you immediate visual feedback. It's super helpful. For example, you might see a chart clearly showing that your kitchen renovation is running a little hot. If the actual cost hits €9,100 against that €8,500 budget, you're looking at a budget utilization of 107%. It's glaringly in the red. But having this real-time visual variance of €600, Well, it allows you to hit the brakes and adjust your spending in the final phases before costs spiral completely out of control. Finally, let's zoom way out for Section 5, Insights and Premium Features, the big picture.
All this data you've been casually accumulating, it's actively analyzed for you in the statistics module. It auto-generates these beautiful charts to help you instantly grasp exactly where your money is going. You get this clear, direct breakdown comparing your fixed costs, your variable costs, and your equipment expenses. Having this kind of macro-level insight is just absolutely invaluable when you sit down to plan next year's household budget.
So you're probably wondering, how accessible is all of this? Well, the free tier is actually incredibly generous. You get unlimited homes, items, and expenses, plus full statistics and export options. Though, yeah, it does include ads. The no ads tier does exactly what it says on the tin. But the true power really unlocks in the premium tier. That's where you get the cloud links, the project management for those big renovations, and that document OCR for scanning receipts we talked about earlier. Those premium integrations are so crucial because they let you connect the app right into the ecosystem you're already using. You can seamlessly link your existing Google Drive, Microsoft OneDrive, or Dropbox to securely attach all your PDFs and images without chewing up your phone's local storage. Plus, you can hook it directly into Google Calendar to set up totally unmissable service reminders for things like your annual HVAC checks. Now, if you're on the fence about whether premium is worth it, the developers made it pretty easy to figure out. Every single user automatically gets a 30-day free trial of all the premium features the absolute second they launch the app for the first time. That gives you a full month to scan your receipts, map out a home project, and just see the full potential of the tool without spending a single dime. I want to leave you with this final thought today. How much is your time and your peace of mind really worth when it comes to managing the place you call home? By centralizing your expenses, your warranties, and your projects into one clear dashboard, Home Manager doesn't just save you money by catching expiring warranties or budget overruns, it actually buys back your time. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and I highly encourage you to take a good hard look at your own home management system today.